Afrida, let's start by talking about Tripura. The results from Tripura at this moment suggest the BJP has crossed the halfway mark, sitting at 35, a gain of 5 over the last elections, and at this moment we have leads only for 44 out of 60 seats. It seems the idea of changing Biplab, they've been bringing in Manik Saha, has worked well for the BJP.
Yes, because Biplab Deb, who was into many controversy in the last 4 years, corruptions and many allegations were there. All of a sudden, Manik Saha came into the picture. Is a big change for the Tripura, and also the Congress and the CPIM, this alliance has been beneficial to the BJP because it has consolidated this Bengali vote, and TMC Tripura Motha having a large impact on the 20 constituencies, which is the tribal constituencies, which are all tribal constituencies. It's actually the whole consolidation has helped the BJP. After this Congress and CPIM alliance has helped BJP much than anything else.
And you know, in a way, just to take this point of Tripura, Subir Bhaumik is probably the expert, has done a lot of work on Tripura. Subir, welcome to the show. What's your sense of Tripura? The politics we are seeing now, 35 at the moment out of 44 to the BJP. If these numbers hold, potential landslide, even a bigger majority possibly than what they got in 2018. What has changed in Tripura to make the BJP such a formidable force?
Well, the left and the Congress were banking on a tribal chief minister face they put up in Jiten Chaudhary, and they thought this will bring the tribal votes away from Tripura Motha, which is the party of Maharaj Pratyut Kishore Dev Burman. The idea was that if there is a sufficient swing of tribal votes from the Motha, which was doing very well in other local elections like the Autonomous District Council election, in that case, this would beef up the left Congress alliance, because CPIM has traditionally been a very strong tribal party. Last time they lost out because they didn't do very well in tribal areas. They lost 18 of the 20 tribal reserve seats, scheduled tribe reserve seats. So this time they are hoping by putting up Jiten Chaudhary as the face, chief minister face, not only of the CPIM but the CPIM Congress alliance. They thought they will be able to move a lot of tribal votes, but towards them, away from Tripura Motha. Now here, that seems not to have happened. Most of the young tribal voters, and that number is big, have voted possibly for Tripura Motha. What has happened therefore is that the anti-BJP votes have been divided, and that actually, Tripura being a small state and the constituencies are small, you will see the margins of victory may not be very big, but they are big enough to ensure a BJP victory because the opposition basket is divided.
That's this is where there are lessons potentially for 2024. And Mahima Singh of the Congress is with us. This aspect of opposition votes getting divided to the advantage of the BJP. What we're seeing play out in Tripura has massive ramifications for the next general elections. The likes of Nitish Kumar have been talking about the need for the opposition to come together as one against the BJP. It's the Congress that's been pushing back on that idea of the Bihar Chief Minister. If you don't do that, I think Tripura at this moment seems to hold a mirror for what may happen next year.
Good morning to all in the studio and beyond. I would say that the trends that we are seeing right now are postal ballots, and postal ballots, all of us know, are mostly servicemen or government servants' votes coming in. But whether we lose or win, whether we make a change there or not, I would say that, what your question is regarding the general elections that are going to follow up the next year, I would say that the Congress has put up a very strong fight on issues. I was saying the other day also on your show that we have put up a fight on issues. We have put up a fight to give a reality check to the government, to the misrule of...
No, what is this fight? Sorry.
Who was there?
You did not a single senior Congress leader did a rally in Tripura. Rahul Gandhi did one rally in Meghalaya, and Mallikarjun Kharge and Shashi Tharoor did a token one-day visit to Nagaland. I mean, by contrast, Amit Shah was overnight in Nagaland, did about half a dozen rallies in Meghalaya, did road shows in Tripura, as did the Prime Minister. So what is this fight that the Congress has put up in areas where you were traditionally strong? You were the main opposition party of Tripura till 5 years ago.
Mahima Singh, your top leader that actually went into Tripura was Pawan Khera.
While you are trying to point to the event that the BJP makes of the elections, which is a newer trend to this country, I am talking about the elections that are meant to be, the issues that are meant to be discussed on the ground. And to correct you on that, in the Nagaland, I was present myself on the ground. We did press conferences day in, day out for about a month, compelling the
Mahima,
BJP...
okay, Mahima Singh, okay, let's put some perspective to this. You're saying that BJP has made it an event, therefore the BJP carpet bomb Tripura. Talk about the history of Tripura. Since 2014, the Prime Minister's visit to Tripura, just Narendra Modi's visit from 2014 to 2023 in Tripura is double, madam, of all your Prime Ministers put together, or all of India's Prime Ministers put together till 2014. Now, can we talk about that in the historical context? So are we actually saying this is inorganic there?
But Preeti, I want to respectfully ask you, do the visits suffice? Do they really mean development?
Of course,
no.
we keep talking about tyranny of distance and you're telling me visits don't suffice.
Nagaland has seen
Madam, okay, you talk about Nagaland. Madam, you talk about Nagaland. For the first time ever in the country, did a Home Minister spend the night in Nagaland? It's never happened. Amit Shah spent a night in Nagaland. It's never happened till now. Go ahead, ma'am.
Will you please allow me to complete my thought? I would say that, there may be visits, there may be photo ops, there may be fancy dress exhibits out there. But I would say that Naga political issue doesn't find a mention on BJP's manifesto whatsoever, and we have raised that. Mr. Jairam Ramesh visited the state of Nagaland, 3 days consecutively held press conferences, Mr. Jairam Ramesh himself, and he raised questions on the BJP. The BJP wanted us to debate on the issues. You can check the newspapers out there.
You counted as it was a favor Jairam Ramesh did. That for 3 days consecutively he held a press conference.
We had press conferences for a month. I'm saying we asked the BJP, allow me to complete please. We asked the BJP one simple question, that please clear your stance on the UCC with respect to the Northeast. There is dumbfounded silence out there. You talk about the report card, you talk about the accountability, there is dumbfounded silence out there. We may be losing elections, that's one thing. In a democracy where BJP was at bay at one point in time, today we might be at a weak spot.